I do these videos on the fly. I think about what's going on in my life, what's going on in all of our lives, really, and the fact that we're going through a most difficult period of time. I guess in many ways history is repeating. It's a classic case of good versus evil. It's also a case of us being ignorant, not that we're not well educated on the whole. I can't say well educated because we're not. Our curriculum in the school system has been so watered down that we just get snippets of some fact and a lot of artificial creation of events. So we're not really thinking about the much larger picture, the relationship that we could have with our Creator. And I don't mean to ever throw or force or do anything as far as religion. It's an individual walk that each of us has. When I start thinking about solutions, it's got to come from within. It's got to come from each one of us and make a decision of what we want to do with our lives. If we want to be comatose and just go with the flow and suffer the consequences, that's our option. It's subject to free will. On the other side of the equation, we can stop our insanity at any given time and start implementing solutions. And the answers are not easy. They're not easy at all. And I'm talking about personal experience. I traveled the world 3.5 times. I've lived in 19 different communities during that period. And I've seen the most beautiful areas in this entire world. But I've also seen the ugliest. I've seen people living in their own excrement and having to wallow through tremendous waste just to attempt to survive. And yet it's hard for many of us to even relate to or even placing ourselves in another person's shoes. And that's something we've got to think about. When I start looking at the insanity of warfare or escalating debt now exceeding $40 trillion, $40 trillion is it's unpayable based upon the way things stand right now. We're paying over $1 trillion in interest alone, and that's growing expeditiously, just growing at a faster and faster rate. So again, that's all part of the cauldron that we're in. The environment is Mother Nature and this earth is talking to us and saying, stop your insanity. We're experiencing tremendous accelerated storm systems and environmental destruction, famine, contamination of soils, loss of fresh potable drinking water. And on the other side of the equation, politically, we're split, you know? And all of this is on our place, but we put it on the back burner because we're just concerned with our immediate wants and needs, I guess. I'm trying to keep these podcasts short, 3 minutes or so, because I'm told that our attention span is kind of where that's at. But I want you to know that we do have solutions, and I'll talk about that as things progress. And we'll come out and hopefully together develop solutions that we need desperately as a human race. Other than that, keep everything in prayer. Serenity prayer is a great one. And the wisdom to know the difference of what we can and cannot do alone. We need God's help in everything that we're doing. You guys have a great day. Be safe and stay positive as much as possible. Just go with the flow, and it's a grin and bear it moment. You guys take care. Ciao.